Singapore at the Marina Bay Sands, which has become the most iconic building in Singapore. It is one of the largest buildings in the world, and it's composed of 3 hotel towers supporting what looks like a giant surfboard. Of course, it's not a surfboard. What it is a park that contains an infinity pool that runs from one end to the other. It is the #1 selfie location in Singapore, maybe in Asia. As part of the Marina Bay Sands development, they also did a redevelopment of the bay with an infill called Gardens by the Bay, which we're going to go check out in a few minutes. But first we're going to take a look inside the Marina Bay Sands and show you what it looks like briefly. There we go, looking up high into the center. It's all hollow in the middle, which is just amazing. There's the walkway you can see that crosses through the center of the Marina Bay Sands that takes you to the Gardens by the Bay. My goodness, just look at this place. It looks like something from a science fiction show. So from this viewpoint at the end of the walkway, you can see the Super Tree Grove. The Super Tree Grove are artificial trees that have been built, look very spacey, and the yellow line that you see about 3/4 of the way up the trees is actually a walkway that you can go on, and it is an incredible view. At night, the grove lights up and joins in with the Marina Bay Sands in an incredible light show. Needless to say, a very popular tourist spot. And this is another view showing the bay in front of it with some artificial flowers and decoration that lights up also at night. Here's a better shot. And here's yours truly crossing over the walkway to the park. So you can walk on this raised walkway all the way from the Marina Bay to the park. So now we're going to go into the Cloud Forest building. This is a great respite on a hot day to come and eat. The lion is the national symbol of Singapore. Lion in Malaysian is pronounced Singa, therefore Singapore is Lion Island. It's said that when the first explorers came here, they saw a tiger on the beach, which they called a lion. Therefore, Singapore was named Lion Island. The 8-story Cloud Forest waterfall is an amazing sight to behold. I was not prepared for it when I walked through the door. That's for darn sure. This is another one of Singapore's fantastic family-friendly activities. Because it is hot in Singapore, being that it is on the equator, to have a place like this to go where it's nice and cool and get a break from it, I'm telling you, it's fantastic. And this place will blow your mind. And this is one of the 2 buildings that they have in the Gardens by the Bay. This is the Cloud Forest building, and next to it is the Flower Park building, and it is fantastic as well. Flowers from all around the world are being grown there, and once again, a nice environment that's nowhere near the temperature of outside. So you can wander right over there. It's not very far apart, and they're really not expensive to go into because the park itself is free. The buildings cost a little bit, but really it's not very much. So make it worthwhile and see both. As you can see, we're at one of the top levels looking down, and you can see people arriving to the Cloud Forest building, and it's really cool to be underneath there and take a look out. A great place to get some great pictures and some videos and people lined up. As I just mentioned, it's a great family-friendly place, so there's lots of kids here. If you're a flower lover too, there's many types of flowers being grown here that would only grow in a tropical cloud forest. So visit the Cloud Forest and have a great experience. Alright, so let's switch gears. Now it's nighttime in Singapore. Look out. There's the Marina Bay Sands and the city. Every night they have a laser show that is coordinated with the gardens at the bay. And the big trees and everything all line up, and the show goes on for about a half an hour. There's the trees at night and the walkway. You can see threading in between them. It's fantastic. Tons of families will be down there at night So bring your kids, they'll love it. This is the bay in front of the trees. Got a little animated show that goes on there. Sorry for the fuzzy film, but filming video at night sometimes is not always 100%, but I still wanted to share it with you. Another view of the Marina Bay Sands. It is absolutely out of this world. So you can spend an entire day from sun up to sundown, go for dinner and keep going. One thing I want to mention about Singapore is when I asked people from Singapore, what do you do in Singapore? And they said, we eat. There are more Michelin star restaurants here than you can believe. So when nighttime came, I headed to Little India, which is pretty much where I was staying, went out on the streets, found myself a great tandoori restaurant, and I had some fantastic food. People were super nice, prices were okay. This is it right here. Wonderful place, that's my food, fantastic, I'm telling you. A little spicy though, a little warning. One thing importantly that I want to talk to you about quickly is when you're in Singapore, get back to your hotel before midnight because the rapid transit shuts down at midnight and there's no way to get anywhere other than cabs. I took a picture of myself and this young lady because we stood in lineup for 2 hours outside the Marina Bay Sands. I didn't get home until 2 o'clock in the morning because the rapid transit had shut down and the lineup to get cabs from the Marina Bay Sands was about a block long and there were no other options. So if you're going to go out and you're going to stay late, have a plan on how you're going to get back home. Don't get stranded like I did. Though it was kind of fun meeting people, I was exhausted and I needed to get back. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.